Hey, what's going on, guys? Gunshed here and welcome. So I hope you're all keeping well. Now, phone video, because I have been a moron. But as you'll notice, there's only one bike in here, and that's because the Triumph is currently at the Triumph dealer. It was serviced on Monday. I dropped it off Saturday, pick it up next Saturday. So it's been serviced, having having new tyres, because I really didn't like to get on with the Metzlers that were on it. So that's where that is. So Himmy's got some dead flies on it, as you can see. Hope you all survived the heat. It was been boiling the last couple of days. Sunday was brilliant. I went to the Parsons Drove show. Unfortunately, I didn't record it, and that is precisely why I'm a muppet. So 3 weeks ago now, my brother got married. Unfortunately, my grandmother wasn't able to make the service due to ill health, so she can't travel really anymore at all. So we recorded it. So I took my camera bag down with my took my cameras down, my camera bag in, recorded the service, which is absolutely brilliant. And what I did afterwards was I grabbed my video camera and the tripod, completely forgot about my camera bag, which was hidden out of view from everyone. So I left all my cameras in the Cotswolds. So my hope is, and that was what, 3 weeks ago? I would have headed down sooner. Unfortunately, after the wedding, I then tested positive for COVID. Well, no, Hannah tested positive for COVID. She then gave me COVID, and it took me 2 weeks to test negative again. So that's all been fun and games. So, which is why I don't really have any new videos to make. And it's been so hot the last couple of days. Once I was feeling better, normally, you know, I was out at the weekend making most of my newfound freedom, having tested negative earlier in the week. And then it was just too hot to switch on the computer. Our little spare room where my computer is gets so hot normally. So especially when there's a computer running. And yeah, it was just too hot to edit this weekend. So I didn't edit anything. So hence why we've got a phone video. So fingers crossed, this weekend I'll go pick the Triumph up. Hannah's going to drop me off at the dealer. Sorry, scratching my eye. And then I'll disappear off down to the Cotswolds, grab my camera bag. Then hopefully I can record a video on the way back. And you'll have something to watch next week. So I apologise. Like I said, I've been an absolute muppet. And I basically left a camera bag with my drift, my GoPro, my YI, all in the Cotswolds. Luckily, I left it in a church. So they're very honest people. So when I contacted them, they said they had it. We arranged a time for me to go down and collect it. Then I got tested for COVID. So we had to reschedule. So I'm hoping I can pop down at the weekend. If not, it'll either be Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, that is the plan. Hopefully. And I can test new tyres on the Triumph, which will be good, and get them bedded in. Then I can do more rides with Hannah and stuff, because I really didn't like it with the thing. And the other thing they've done is fix the preload adjuster. So now I can actually adjust the preload, which means I can actually take Hannah without, you know, rubbing out the back wheel. So yeah, all good, all good. But the Hemi was a dream. The other week it went in to have its SatNav mount or cable fixed. Basically, you know, I've tried various different things and none of it worked. I tried changing the fuse, cleaning the terminals, cleaning the terminal on the back of the SatNav and the pins. None of it helped. It was intermittently cutting out with power, as I said in the previous video. So I had a new cable fitted, and I found out at the weekend, still doesn't help. So posted up on a local group, and apparently the problem is there's a lot of vibration going through that SatNav bar on the Hemi, and a lot of people are saying if they're mounting SatNavs above the clocks, the vibration's so bad that the sort of SatNav moves in the mount and keeps coming off the terminals. So my plan is, I've yet to work this out, I'm going to try and I've got a sheet of neoprene left over from something. Sorry, I'm trying to angle the camera at it. So my plan is to try and make or get some neoprene round there and then mount the SatNav mount to it, and hopefully it'll act as a shock absorber. And I'm not sure, because it's on the windscreen mounts, I don't think there's going to be enough space, but I'm tempted, and depending on the thickness of the neoprene, whether or not I can bung some between where it mounts to the bike and see if that helps sort of absorb some of the vibrations. And then hopefully my SatNav will work. If not, the other choice is to try and get a mount that's less susceptible to vibration, or failing that, mounted to the SatNav to the bars, which I really don't want to do. That is my final option. And I've never got on with SatNavs mounted to the bars, hence why I've always put them on the clocks, over the clocks rather, on previous bikes. And the very reason for that is I don't like them being out of my eye line. You know, I like it in the corner of my eye line, so if it flashes up with a warning or whatever, or a direction change, you just happen to notice it in your field of view. And you're not really having to take your eyes off the road, because you can quickly glimpse down and that's that. Whereas, you know, bars and stuff like that, you actually have to divert your gaze much further down, or you end up with it on a really long stick and then it's just in the way and looks stupid. So yeah, that is where I'm at with that. So hopefully I can get that sorted. But yeah, so yeah, I'm a muppet. My SatNav's not fixed, and that's about it. So yeah, anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for watching, and take care.